and welcome back to another The Mori's Plays Let's Play of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you so much for joining in with this Let's Play. I just want to have a quick thank you to everyone watching. Really means a lot. I know some of you are playing the game as well. Some of you have waited, so you're a bit behind. But I just appreciate everyone who's joining in this adventure. I love hearing your stories of your game as well. So please feel free to share what you're experiencing, what you're finding easy, what you find difficult, anything you'd like to share or talk about in the comments. Maybe we can have a bit of a chat about the game, because it's just really awesome. Anyway, with that out of the way, we have kind of just managed to encounter Zelda at Hyrule Castle. It was a bit of a crisis. I think we have it somewhat under control, and Pura is now sending us to investigate some regional phenomena, basically. So Pura has directed your search for Princess Zelda into 4 regions that each suffer under strange phenomena. Hyrule, northwest, which I think is where we're heading first. Elden, Gerudo, and Lanayru. Joshua heard a rumor that the princess might have been seen in Rito village off in Hyrule. So that is the top left one on the map here. So it's pretty much where we're going to go now. It's kind of funny because we haven't really done any shrines yet. So I'm wondering whether we should do some shrines first, just to get our health up a little bit. Because the more shrines we do, the more health, heart containers and stamina we can get. In fact, we're only 2 away, so maybe let's just do 2. And then we'll see where we're at. I definitely think it would be wise just to do a couple of shrines first. I thought that was going to break. That was... Oh, here we go. We're also keeping a lookout for buried treasure chests that contain rupees. I think they must have fallen from the castle. We've only found 3. I don't know how we can check how many rupees we've got. Oh, there we go. 41 in the top corner there. 41 rupees. Right, where is the nearest shrine to where we are? I think we've done that one. Done that one. So I guess we could head to this one at the Quarry Ruins. We'll probably find another one along the way, because we're heading in the direction of northwest, which means we need to go northwest, which is this way. So yeah, we're just going to have a bit of an explore. We need to get some arrows. No! Yeah, oh, so apparently the item that fell from the sky landed on the wall somewhere. I'm still not seeing it, though. It's not this, is it? Let's have a look. We can easily climb up things now using the ascend ability, which I always forget, so it should be pretty easy now to climb up here. If something did fall here, it's probably gone by now. But something definitely fell yesterday, so we missed the opportunity. It was probably a star fragment or something like that. Right, we would go into the lookout area to buy some arrows, but they're quite expensive and we don't have many rupees, so I think we just need to head towards this area over here. It's quite an interesting cave over here, so maybe we could check that out as we head to the shrine and, of course, Hyrule. So this is the bit in Zelda now where everyone goes off in different directions. Everybody's Let's Plays and streams and everybody at home's playthroughs, it all starts off the same for the first few episodes because the game kind of points you in the same direction. And then, oh! We need you! But I can't catch up with you without a bow. Yes, it gets to this point now, once you're in Hyrule and you've kind of encountered Princess Zelda and it tells you can go into one of 4 directions, everyone goes off in a different direction. Some people will focus on... Oh! You look mean! What are you? Some people will focus on... Ah! Some people will focus on shrines, others will focus on finding weapons. And I think we're about to get... Oh my goodness, there's so many of them! I'm not feeling confident about this. Have we got any other weapons that we can use? We need an arrow, don't we? Yeah, we can't attach anything without an arrow. Oh! He's about to throw a block at us. Okay, we might have to give this a miss until we've got some arrows. I rely too much on my bow and arrow. I'm sure we'll be heading back this way, though. Oh, is that... Oh, I thought it was fighting someone. I thought someone needed rescuing, but I think they're just... I think they're just minding their own business. We'll go and defeat these ones. But yeah, so people will go off in all kinds of different directions now. Oh, getting some weapons, are you? I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm not much... not much of a combatter. Oh. Our weapons don't last very long, is the only thing I've noticed. Yeah, because they're all decayed, I guess, they're just not lasting very long at all. Can we use this? No. I was hoping there was going to be some arrows in here. It's the only reason I thought we could attack them. There we go. So, what, 2 arrows? We did all that for 2 arrows. We lost some hearts. But yeah, this is where everyone's playthroughs start getting different because you've got different abilities, like from the player's point of view. Some people are better at combat. Some people are luckier at finding things. So it really becomes a completely different Let's Play from kind of this point onwards for just how people approach the game, which is really interesting. Oh, rupee! 1 wild rupee! Oh, it was 20 rupees. Nice. So now we have to check under rocks as well. Because I do hear on Twitter and that, apparently it's super hard to collect rupees. They're very rare and scarce in this game. Oh, blue rupee. How much is that? 5. Oops. And apparently it's quite difficult to farm them as well. So there's not many opportunities. So if we get an opportunity, we should probably do it. Only problem is I kind of want to check under every rock we encounter now. I had no idea there would be wild rupees underneath the rocks. Oh, we can't pick that one up. Nope, we've only got 2 arrows. We don't want to waste them. Okay, there's lots of these strange rocks here, isn't there? Oh, is this a... What are you, a farmer? We're going to take all your stuff. We're just mugging you, basically. We just mugged a bokoblin. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, cool. Lots of materials over here. Oh, it's somebody. It's funny because when I played Breath of the Wild, we used to kind of start in this central Hyrule bit. But I think we went off this way. I think we went east first. So this is going to be... It's going to be new for us going west, even though it's vastly different anyway. I mean, some of the scenery is the same. Hey! You have my support! Ah! Oh. Oh, darn it! President Hudson, are you okay? What? Where was President Hudson? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgivable. It's all your fault startling me like that. Yes, I know it's just a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable. You haven't heard about Mr. Hudson. He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting these material caches everywhere, and now he's shouldering Hyrule's restoration. Of course, he is the founder of the Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Fine. What was I doing before? I don't want others getting jealous, so I have to spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put all these signs over the place to let everyone know Hudson Construction is a big deal. Are you serious? These portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. It's unforgivable for even these to fall over, and so I've pledged to support him. Don't worry, Miss Hudson, I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever, so I've got many more signs to spread around. I don't know what I'll do. Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. Unforgivable! I'm sure we can fix this if we're given the chance to. We're just going to go round in a loop. Okay, let's fix this. I don't think I'll ever not press up to change my ability. Right, let's grab one of these. There. Oh, maybe... Oh, okay, I was going to try and glue it to that, but I'm thinking instead... we can just do that. That will stop it going down. Let go! What is it? I need to stay focused! Try letting go. What? Are you going to support him? Alright, I'll let go. Yay! I don't know what this is, but he's standing! How? It's the president standing! What? That was brilliant. I would never have thought of it. Alright, let's get him secured while he's still standing. Okay, that was good. Just put this right here, get that fastened, and we are done, I guess. Perfect! With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly. There we go. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. We did all that for 20 rupees. Oh, we got a hasty veggie rice balls. Delicious. I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection. Special gift from me to you. Oh, bomb flower. Nice. Now I'm going to other places to put on more signs, and with that I'm off. And we're going to have to do this every time we encounter this guy. What was his name? Addison. Well, there we go. Little mini adventure, little side quest there. Oh, there's the shrine. So we're not too far away from the shrine at all, so we'll get into the shrine. There's so much area to explore. Like, you can literally just spend hours, probably like absolute hours, and not even achieve anything. And that's the beauty of this game. Right, how are we going to get up here? We're going to have to just climb, I think. It is weird. I don't remember this area. So I don't think you need to have played Breath of the Wild. I think it might help, but I don't think you absolutely have to. Right, a new shrine. There we go. May as well jump in. It's been 15 minutes and all we've done is help someone put up a sign. So let's go into a shrine. These are so weird. It's like they come from somewhere else and fell from the sky, apparently. But they all stand so perfect. It's weird. So that didn't seem that far. I thought we were going to be walking for ages to get to this shrine, but... windy device. Okay, so we... Oh, a wind... Oh, I see. I thought we were going to have to use our paraglider. Okay, what have we got? Is this all we've got to use? Hey! There we go. Do we need to... Can we get it again? There we go. We might need it. Is it using our energy? Stop! There we go. Okay, bring it here. Oh, I think we've got to make a boat. There's nothing else around. Having a nice look around. This is so weird. It is almost like we're underwater, isn't it? Right, there we go. Put that there. There's one over here as well, so we don't need them both. But we're going to take them just in case they will help. Actually, I don't think I attached... I don't think I attached that correctly. There we go. Right, there we go. I have to make sure it's attached. Right, put this in the water. See, this is fun. I definitely was worried that the crafting would not be my cup of tea. Let's go. I'm sure we could have just swam across here, couldn't we? Oh, what have we got here? So we've got an elevator. Okay, it's as high as we can go. I wonder if we can do that. And then do this. Oh, I was hoping we could reverse time. Oh, we've got a chest here. Okay, we need to... Interesting. How do we get that chest? Oh, our boat swam away, or just floated away. So, huh. Okay, this is where we really find out who's clever and who's not, because I'm struggling to see what we're supposed to do here. I'm wondering, is this not going to be enough to, I was just trying to rotate it and I ended up going through about 100 menus. Woo! Okay, let's try... Let's bring one of these over. The cool thing about this is, there's so many different ways of solving puzzles. Jump on! There we go. Link hasn't got a big enough jump. He struggles to jump up here. You have to do a run and jump. There we go. Okay, right. So, let's see. I'm so confused. We can't lift things while we're in them. We might need the boat back. Maybe the wood will help us. The top of the shrine is just there. Okay, this is probably taking longer than it should to figure out. Right, there we go. That at least that way it won't float off anymore. Let's turn these off. And turn this one off. I wonder if we can use this to... No. Break these up. I'm not seeing the solution here. I think the only way to... We need to kind of... Right, let's just put that there for a second. We need to keep that there. This is so weird. What is the solution here? Let's think about the abilities we've got. We've got Ascension, Ultra Hand, Fuse, and Recall. Oh, I've been using the wrong thing. I was using Fuse instead of Recall. There we go. So this is how we are supposed to get up here, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. I was using the wrong ability. No wonder I couldn't see what to do. Right, let's make it an easy way to get up here so we can get up here faster. If I can rotate it. There we go. And then we should be able to... get the chest now. I'm hoping if it comes back this way, all the way over. Should be this one. Oh, next one. No! Okay, let's try that again. Right, we should have enough time this time, I hope. There we go, we did it! I don't know if it's going to be worth it. An opal! I'm not sure that's worth it. Right, the next thing is... I was trying to fuse it. I thought fuse for some reason. I just recognized that icon as the recall when it wasn't. We need to build like a platform, I think, so we can get... We somehow need to get that all the way to the top. So... Up. I can't see. Let's try that again, and then switch to this one. Why isn't it going up? Oh, we can attach it. Oh, does that mean we can attach the fans to it? I get so confused with the controls sometimes, trying to remember all the controls. I don't think it's going to be strong enough to... blow this thing up. I didn't think it was going to take this long to do a shrine either. I don't think we... Oh, we can just reach it. That's lucky. Right, bring it to me. There we go. So hard to control. Right, down. I would love for this to work. I don't think it will, though. Oh, it will work. Hey! It worked! Wow, that was not too tough, but it was tricky because I forgot which one recall was. I was trying to fuse things, thinking that we couldn't recall the objects there, so... I guess the lesson learned here is to make sure we're using the correct ability. Not sure this one deserves a victory lap, but we'll do one anyway. It's always a bit awkward when it's something so obvious and you're just making like a silly mistake. But hey, we've figured it out and we got through it. And that's all that matters. Whew! I don't know if we deserve this Shrine of Light reward. Visit to this Shrine of Light that imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. yeah, we figured it out. We've probably been in here longer than we should have been. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Very excited. Thank you. So there we go. Light of Blessing, a crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil, purifies with his rays. I'm a little bit embarrassed how long it took to do this shrine. I've got to remember to test the correct abilities. Now, I don't think I'll forget now that recall is on the left of the wheel of abilities. And fuse is on the bottom. Those two, even though we got them in the right order and everything, for some reason, the fuse has got a weapon on it. But for some reason, I was thinking that was the recall one. But not only that, I have to remember, everything sticks to everything. So putting the fans to the lift there, it's so obvious. We should have figured that out right at the start, but we didn't. Ooh. Interesting little spiky rock here. And there's a chest. Can we reach it? Okay, we have a trick for these things. We have a trick. Let's see. I mean, we could build a ladder. But we could also just build a fire. Oh, we need a better weapon. There we go. Oh, it's not... Oh, our trick doesn't work because we're not on grass. I was trying to create an uplift. Oopsie. So... Oh, here we go. Some random fans here. This is what we need to create an uplift. There we go. Woo! Hopefully some rupees. A spiky club that we can't carry. Ah. Okay, we'll leave it in there. Right. What have we got here? Some enemy bases. Probably going to start seeing some more shrines, although they're easier to see at night time. Oh, our energy depleted because I forgot to turn it off. So I guess we just keep heading in this direction. There's going to be a tower to get in this region, so I guess we could just see what we can find. Oh, these trees are terrifying! Why are they chasing me? They made me jump in the first or episode or two ago. Can we put something on them? Can we give the tree wheels? I would love to be able to put this on a tree. Look at it crawling like a crab. It's so creepy. Oh, I forgot it could fall down like that. It turns out we can't put objects on trees. Oh, we've got a... What are they called again? Hinnocks, I want to say. I don't know if we're up for a battle. We need arrows. There's a stable over there. We need to get to the stable. Can we creep past this thing? We are definitely not strong enough. We haven't got enough weapons, I don't think, to battle this. Our weapons are just going to keep breaking. Looks like this thing has just been sick all over the bridge. At least I hope it's sick. We will fight these things at some point. I just think we need a little bit more... I don't know if that is actually. I think it's a different kind of beast. It's got something around its neck that we need. No doubt. Some sort of sparkly... It's a sword. Something cool. Okay, I'm interested to see if this is actually a stable over here. Oh, it woke up. Unfortunately, we only have 2 arrows, and it's just not going to be enough. Leave me alone. Oh, he's not giving up. Luckily, I think we can outrun him. Yes, turn around and go back to sleep. What is this? Bubble frog creatures are supposed to live in caves. Huh? Don't scare me like that. My poor heart can't take it. Huh? Are you by chance looking for bubble frogs? Yeah, we've actually found 2 already. I knew it. They must have asked you too. Supposedly they are creatures called bubble frogs. Oh, bullfrogs. Bullfrogs. So they live in caves. They're bluish and whitish and stick to walls. Odd stuff. And these folks at Woodland Stable in the North Eldon, curious pair. Very strange. Maybe a little off. They're looking for something the bubble frogs drop. We'll just call them bubble frogs, I think. They asked me to do collecting. So, did they ask you too? They offered treasure in exchange. Good treasure. It was a sweet deal, at least. It would have been. But I don't know the first thing about cave creatures. The treasure was awful appealing, though. We've got 2. They actually drop these. Oh, we've got 3. Bubble gems. I would go in there, but we haven't got any arrows, so there's no point. I'm nothing without my arrows. Woodland Stable. So it is a stable. Nice. So when we get horses, we can keep them here. If we ever get one. Not much of a wagon. Yeah. Oh, a customer. Hi there, and welcome to New Serene Stable. I'm kind of in the middle of something, but if you'd like to use the stable, you can go up to the counter. What are you up to? Well, since you asked, I think you need a wheel. After a long, tireless search, I found a wagon to call my own. Look at this beaut. Of course, clearly it's a fixer-upper, but I can replace the missing wheels using building materials from the stable. Then I should have to catch a wild horse to hook up the wagon. I'll be set. Good luck. Fine, don't offer to help. Yeesh, do I look like I can fix a horse-drawn wagon on my own? We are going to help. We're going to do it right now. Oh. I don't think that's going to work somehow. There we go, that's better. That was never going to work. Okay, so that's the wheels. What? It's fixed! Yeah, we just need to get a horse now. Are you going to get a horse? Because we're not very good at obtaining horses. Although we do try our best. This is the longest loading screen in history. It's fixed. Did you do this for me? Thank you so much. It's like a brand new wagon with wheels and everything. Now only one step away from a dream of having a horse-drawn wagon. Of course, the last hurdle is the hardest, catching a wild horse. As soon as I get near a wild horse, it runs off. How am I going to catch one? I mean, we can try. There's some over here. Don't think we will, though. Oh, we're talking about Impa. We remember Impa. Oh, what's this? Ooh. What is that? Random holes going down to a sea? That's kind of terrifying. Right, let's see if we can sneak up to a horse. The sound waves on the bottom near our compass are supposed to help, but it's almost impossible to make them silent. I think it's ran away already. Okay, if we put in a time crawling slowly at the start, it will be worth it. We'll go for this one on the right. I think the darker horses are harder to catch. Don't mind me, horsey. Slowly. The controller's so sensitive, I can't go much slower than this. Don't run away, horsey. Oh, there's another one there. If I move now, I'm going to scare it. I need it to turn around. Approach it from behind. Steady does it, hopping through the grass. Or crawling, should I say. Just keep grazing. Eat your grass. Ooh. Don't walk off, please. No. Oh, he kicked me. Brutal. All that hard work. And for what? Okay, we'll try again. I think these horses are quite difficult. Oh, look, we're on some big glyphs on the floor. Interesting. Okay, now you're just walking away to be difficult. Ooh, wasn't expecting to have a battle. There we go. Oh, these things are much more aggressive than in Breath of the Wild. I wonder if we just get the horse there, if we even have to ride it. Slowly. There we go. Whew. Calm down. There we go. We got a horse! There we go. We did it. We've got you a horse. Here's your horse. I think we've been met with another long loading screen. Did you catch this? Angel for me. It's just what I pictured. Perfect for pulling my wagon. I'm just showing you. This is my horse. No, it's all yours. You mean that? You really did part for such a wonderful horse. Yeah? Thank you. Wow, who knew stuff like this really happened? I'm so happy. Just go ahead and put a harness on it. A harness?
Hi.
A harness is a piece of equipment that you can put on horses you own. With a harness, you can connect your horse to a wagon or an item you need to take somewhere. If you collect enough pony points, you can get one as a prize. Are you a stable member? No, then by all means, go up to the stable counter and register for membership. So bear with me for a moment. Okay. I'm guessing they're going to put attach the horse to the wagon. This will be pretty cool to see. There we go. What a beautiful horse. Ah, we're all set. That poor horse was just living its life 1 minute in the wild, and then suddenly, now it's got a job. I can't believe it, a wagon of my own and a beautiful horse to pull it. To think I started with an odd piece of junk and ended up with this amazing. Thank you so much. Here, it's all I have after buying the wagon. Please don't just be an opal. I'm begging you, no forcing you to take it, please. Oh, silver rupee, nice. Yeah, we'll gladly accept that. Rupees definitely seem rare in this game. Oh, that's right. There's one last order of business. What's your name? Link? Zumi, Link. Maybe Zuli or Lumi or what? Zunk. I'll call this wagon Zunk. Hee, I promise to look after Zunk for as long as I live. Maybe it's Zunk. Feel free to come visit two of us anytime. No problem. There you go, horsey. I'm glad we met. Okay, so here we are, our first stable. Welcome to my stable. We deal in all things horse related. We also double as an inn. It seems you're not a member yet. Our stable uses a stable association membership system, so you'll need to register if you want to use it. May I ask for your name? Link, right, Mr. Link, there, you're all signed up, just like that. Now, would you like to tell me about your stable system? I already know. Basically, for those that don't know, you can just store it. If we'd have kept that horse, we can just store it here, if we wanted to. If you catch a wild horse and bring it here, you can register it. We'll do that next time we catch a horse. If you want to lodge with us, please visit the counter inside. Now, can I help you? Goodbye. I completely forgot to explain pony points. Oh yes, pony points, that's right. It's a reward system for you can use the stables. Ensure every time you use a service, you get points. No matter what stable you go to, you can use points for lodging there, registering a horse, stuff like that. Maybe that's why it's so hard to find rupees, because they've kind of been replaced with things, maybe. Without further ado, since this is your first time visiting New Serene Stable, you get a pony point. Oh, nice. Points needed for the next reward, 2 points. Save up rewards to earn a wagon load of wonderful rewards, you and your horse companions. You can trade pony points for prizes at the ledger counter over there. Check out the ledger for prize details, members, rules, and other information. Come back anytime. Oh, what prizes can we earn? Receive a reward. Let's have a look. Ah, yes, I'll be right with you. Oh, can I exchange 1 pony point? If you save just 2 more points, you'll receive a towing harness. Very useful item. You can hook up your horse to various things. We appreciate your patience. Oh, okay. Hey, Beetle, is that you? Hey there, are you a fellow traveller on your journey of life? It's me, Beetle. If you forgot, my beetle-shaped pack is right here to remind you. In a topsy-turvy world, there's only one direction to go, forward. So when I travel, it's forward all the way. I can sell you bugs of the highest quality, and you need anything else on your life journey, I can sell you that too. Short on rupees, don't worry, I'll buy anything you don't want weighing you down. Oh, so this is the best way to get rupees then. And what better way to lighten up than sell your rocks? Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. Look what I've got. Let's sell some rocks then, opals. We probably don't need opals. I would imagine they're pretty easy to find, aren't they? Oh, we've got 2 rubies. Wow, opals. Oh, opals are only worth. I see. Okay. Do you know what? We're gonna sell these because I think we'll encounter a lot. I think we'll encounter a lot as we journey. And opals, we've already got loads, so may as well sell them. Wow! I think we'll probably keep everything else. Everything else can either be used as elixirs, or to trade, or to build something, or to eat and cook. So, yeah, pretty much. And flints are useful for creating fires. So I think that'll do for that. Finally, some arrows. We're going to have to buy the arrows just because we're struggling to find some. There we go. We're going to buy all your arrows, Beetle. Thank you very much. What have we got here? We haven't got any warm darners. We'll just buy 2. There we go. And I think we've got everything else in our backpack already. So Tyler's frog, we'll just buy one of these as well. I'm sure we'll encounter one eventually, but just in case. Because you never know when you might meet someone that's like, ooh, if only I had as high as frog, and then instead of going to find one, you've already got one. Thank you. If you collect a few to appreciate that you aren't causing any harm, but think we're... Wait, what are you talking about? I should have been reading. Wait, are you two looking for these gems? A legendary weapon, you say? Anya gave that a little more thought. Things with legendary in the title are usually just stories. There's simply no way it exists. But the rumoured beast you're after, that's what's just a story. No, go to any stable in Hyrule and you'll find people excited about the rumoured beast. Stables are places where information gathers. If it weren't true, you wouldn't hear about it in so many stables. Even if I grant you that, you don't stand to gain anything by finding this rumoured beast. The legendary weapon, on the other hand, is bound to be strong indeed. We would have nothing to fear of monsters. And what if the weapon is legendary, brittle, and useless, Let's start visiting stables to gather information, track down that rumoured beast. I think we've tracked down the rumoured beast. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to trade them, but... Can we pet the dog? We can't pet the dog! Oh, what? Can we go down? Why is there... Oh my goodness. Why is there sea underneath here? Where's our stamina wheel? Oh, there it is. We want to make sure we don't get to halfway. This is... Oh, I thought it was a sea. It's just a lake. Oh, there's one. Oh, no, it's a mushroom. A bright cap. A mushroom that grows in caves and contains luminescent enzymes. Cook it into a dish and give it to give it a glowing effect to anyone who eats it. Wait, we can glow? A sticky lizard. Our bow is broken. We need to get some more bows. We might have to start scanning some amiibo. Okay, looks like we need to blow something up. I am missing having infinite bombs. In Breath of the Wild, you have like infinite bombs. Oh, we've just drained the area. Oh dear. What's on fire? Oh, we'd set some roots on fire. Oh. Oh, loot! Nice. A purple rupee. We'll take it. Is that all we came in here for? A purple rupee! How do we get back out? Yeah, Frog, you're not... Oh, I was going to say you're not going anywhere. Right, I don't know if we're going to be able to climb out of here. How do we get out? We're stuck. Oh, wait, can we ascend, maybe? Try ascending in here. No way, this is so cool. Randomly out of the field, that's so weird. Okay, that makes me want to check out the other hole over here. Because then we can, if we go down, we can just ascend back up. Where was the hole? It was over this way, near the horses, wasn't it? This is how this game is so massive. You just get so distracted. We were supposed to do a couple of shrines today. We've done one. Right, we're going to go for it. We're going to jump down. I knew there was a creature up here. It only takes 2 hits? 3 hits. 4 hits. There we go. We've got another one, so we've got 4 now. So maybe we need those to heal weapons or something. Where's this water coming from? A little waterfall. Oh, bomb flowers. Okay. What's that? A sticky lizard? Whoa. What, we've got some salmon or something? Oh, hello. How are you evading my arrows? Whew. A horriblin. Okay, we're getting lots of cool stuff. There was at least 3. I get the feeling we're going to be encountering 2 more of them. Nice. Like the glowing fish. Wow, we're getting lots of resources. How do we get out of this cave? Looks like there's something inside that waterfall. What have we found? A shrine thing. Well, not a shrine, but like a... secret entrance through a waterfall. This is too cool. Whose is this? Who owns this? What a little secret hiding place. A chest as well. Climbing gear! No way we found an outfit. This ancient technology in this gear will make you a better climber. The special non-slip gloves help you use your energy more efficiently to facilitate nimble climbing. No way. It's actually pretty cool as well. Doesn't really go with our cold resistant trousers though, does it? No way! I'm so glad we decided to come down here and somehow fell into a secret waterfall. Okay, we need to eat something. I've just noticed we've got very low health. Okay, I do think there's going to be some more of those creatures. Oh, is that one of those big slug things? I bet you there's loads of caverns like this all over Hyrule. And if you ascend from them, you can get into secret places as well that don't have an entrance, maybe. Right, there's at least one down there. This is going to be the cave where that person was at, wasn't it? Remember not to get too close. Come and bite me. It's not good. It's not taking the bait. Come on. Oh, it was kind of. Maybe if we set you on fire. Oh, there's two. I thought it was going to be another one of those. I can't remember how we defeated them last time. I don't want to get too close. They take a lot of damage. Or maybe this weapon just isn't very good. Yes, come and eat us. Oh no! I'm just button mashing at this point. Run! Okay, maybe we must have just got lucky last time. We haven't got any others. Oh, we have got a very long. A long stick. I don't want to give up. We need I've discovered the best way is definitely to use spears. I think you can get out pretty easy, actually. Oh, they're both... Oh, yes, we got one, finally! And a chest as well! An opal! All that for an opal? Okay, why I can't figure out what the trigger is for making it come out. But we got it. That's all that matters. And we got another spear. We can't carry more weapons. We must have picked up a stick. Get rid of that one. Woo! I'm glad it was those plant things. Yay, shield! We'll get rid of... Oh, look at the soldier shield. Nice. We'll get rid of this one. Cool. There we go. I'm glad we explored this cave. Even though we took a little time to defeat those. We We got another bubble gem, but we also got some climbing gear. Caves are really dangerous. Is finding bubble gems even worth it? We just found some. What? You got your hands on a bubble gem? You had the courage not only to go into a cave, but to face this strange creature. You're a brave one, that's for sure. If you manage to get your hands on a bubble gem, you should try to find those two oddballs at Woodland Stable. In Eldon to the... Oh, Woodland Stable. So that's not Woodland Stable. Yeah, that's Serene Stable, isn't it? Those fellas were in a real frenzy to find those gems, but I bet you'll find them in the cave near the stable. I heard them talking about some rare treasure they had. I think it was a mystic robe or something like that. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to go see them. Well, noted. We'll take your advice. Thank you. Whew! What is this? Looks a bit suspicious. Okay, that was a bit chaotic, wasn't it? I was kind of hoping there was going to be another shrine nearby. It's getting nighttime as well, so we might be able, if we get to high ground... Oh, there's a dragon! We might be able to... Oh dear. We might be able to see another shrine. See if we can get a bit higher. There's got to be a shrine here somewhere. I feel like there might not be as many shrines in this game as there are in Breath of the Wild. That's the one we just did, isn't it? I think. No. That isn't the one we just did. Was that there the whole time? Or is that the one we just did? No, this is the one we did. Oh, so we can do another shrine. Oh, I can see another one over there as well. Ping that one. And we need to go to that tower next to get the map for this area. Shinakawak Shrine. Okay, hopefully it's an easy one. Hopefully not a combat one. We do struggle with combat shrines, more so than the puzzle shrines. But this has been a pretty good episode, just because of the fact we found the climbing gear. I love finding the rare items like that, that you have no idea they're there. It's pure chance if you kind of stumble across it. And that's kind of why I like exploring places like that. I think it's okay to veer off every now and then just to do something like that. What have we got here? Climbing, an uplifting device. Okay, so more fans and wind, I'm guessing. And of course we did the horse side quest as well, so pretty good episode, I would say. Oh, so we've got some hot air balloons. Okay, oh, we can attach it. Nice. Is it going to be strong enough to lift us up? No! It is strong enough to lift us up. Except... we're nowhere near where we need to be. Okay, let's move it over here. Let's attach it to this. Oops. I attached it to the stick. Found a torch that we don't need. Okay, this should get us up the ledge at least. Right, come down here, please. And stay here until we know what we need to do. Okay, so we've got some more mini hot air balloons. And that seems to be all we've got to work with. Is there a switch somewhere? Okay, how do we get through here then? Why can't I grab it? Oh, there's a switch there. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to put this on one of these. And then, whoop. There's a switch. If we can move this thing. Why can't we... Why can't I grab this one? Oh, there we go. It did it anyway. It eventually squeezed through. That was weird. Maybe it's too high for me to reach. Okay, we got through. That's all that matters. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. This is quite a big shrine. So we've got a ladder. If we fall down, we can get all the way back up here if we need to. Let's go and investigate. There's probably switches somewhere. Some hot air balloons down there. I wonder, just make sure there's no chests on the floor. I don't think there is. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there's an orb down there that we need to get up here. We could just both put them on the... Does that whole thing lift up, maybe? Attach those together. Okay, so what have we got to work with here? We can get back up pretty easy by ascending through that, so that's good. All we've got is a platform. Okay, so let's put the platform here. Oh, I see some more, there we go. See some more hot air balloons over there, if we need one. I don't know if this is going to be enough to carry that whole thing. It's too heavy. Okay, so I think we might have to build one on each corner. No, not the balloon! Oh, good. It doesn't go anywhere. Unless it's got some heat, of course. Oh, it's starting to go, isn't it? We might only need... We might only need 2. So we're building like a little hot air balloon out of mini hot air balloons. Trouble is, I don't want it to... No, I need it on this one. Right, yes, attached to that one. Is it going to go up? Still not going up. There's not... I don't know if 3 is going to be enough. Is there another one somewhere? Yes, take us up. I think we're going to have to ascend through here and hope we meet it at the top. There we go, it's coming up. So let's be ready. Okay, we'll grab the platform, I think. Right, take this off. Take this off. Right, that should be enough. Don't you fall off. I'm guessing we just have to... Oh, that opens the chest. Okay. And that opens the main door. Awesome. Let's grab the chest first. Oh, so I guess the ball is harder to get... The bigger ball is harder to get up, so you're rewarded with a chest for that one. Opal. Seems to be the in-game treasure, this one. Nothing up there. That'd be a good secret. Get the hot air balloon in there as well. I think that's everything. There's nothing... There wasn't anything on, the, like, the rafters or anything like that. That's it for this room. Oh, is this the end? We did it! It was a little time consuming, but I think we figured it out pretty quickly. So doing our victory lap and making sure that, of course, there's nothing behind here. There very rarely is anything behind these endpoints of the shrines. Visitor to the Shrine of Light that will imprison, which imprisons and purifies the ancient evil. You have done well to reach this place. Yeah, we did okay in this shrine, I feel like. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Thank you. This is our 4th one now, so we can go back to a statue now and get a heart or a stamina. Piece of stamina. Not sure what's most beneficial at the start, really. We haven't had too much combat, to be fair. And resources are pretty easy to come by. Light of Blessing, a crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies with its radiance. Up to 4 now. May the Light of Blessing grant you the strength you seek. There we go. Shutting down now. It's a bit weird. I don't know how to feel about this. Sometimes I appreciate it because it's kind of, you've done the shrine now. But it's a bit sad as well that it's all kind of shutting down. So there we go. Monster tip. Choo-choos, they will explode when attacked. Yeah, we've encountered those. They're a bit more aggressive in this game. Right, so there we are. I'm sure there's probably a puzzle or two over there as well. Maybe a Korok. So I'm glad we were able to get a second shrine in. I think that will be it for today. It's just, we take a long time to do these kind of things, but it's okay. We've got 2 shrines. We got this awesome climbing gear by pure accident. That will definitely help us climb up stuff. I think in the next episode, we'll head towards that tower over there. I'm pretty sure that's in this region. And it should. It's probably about here somewhere. Might even be this thing here. In fact, I think it is that. It's probably that. And that will open up this region, the map for it. So we'll work towards that. And I'm sure we'll encounter some more shrines and Koroks. But yeah, if nothing else, it was a successful episode because we we caught a horse and we donated it to the wagon, which you can just see over there. So there we go. Pretty good episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for bearing with me in the first shrine. That'll teach me and make sure that I know which ability is which. But we got there in the end. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, of course, to the channel members. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!